Yo, what is up? Hello, and today we are back with another episode of Viscera. Now, recently I've noticed my game performance has been pretty awful. By that I mean my game's been lagging a lot, and I'm pretty sure this jumble of mess is why. I did this in episode 2. I went around and cleaned up all the rubbish scattered around upstairs, and I put all these boxes and shoved them all in this corner. And over time, I think because of the weird physics in this game, the boxes have been just having a hissy fit and slinging all the, rubbish everywhere. There is an arm sticking through the bottom of this, because this arm, if I pick this thing up, this arm, you saw that, this arm is inside of this box. But it's just, because of the physics in this game, it's sticking out of the bottom of the box and it's messing up my floor. And just for more context, everything you see on the floor down here was originally in a box in this corner. The boxes are just, I don't even know how these got that far. The boxes have somehow just slung all this rubbish all over the place. So, my aim today to just increase my game's performance and make my computer happier, I'm going to be burning all of this. Now, there is an issue I have before I do this, because I can't do this yet. Because, if you remember in the last episode, I cleaned this entire corridor off camera because I needed to get to the shop machine so I could get these to clean up all the graffiti. But I left these rooms because I was lazy and I don't want to do it at that time. I wanted to get on with the video. So I've got this to do, and if I want to go and take all those boxes and burn them and keep this place clean, I'm going to have to go in here and clean up all of this. I might leave the sides, I might do them at a later date. We'll see. Actually, there's not much on the sides. There's a bit back there, but that's not really an issue. I brought a bucket down off camera, so I'm going to now clean up this room. One of the most annoying things about this game is when you don't realise your mop is full, and you end up making more mess. Like that. Okay, that was on purpose, but you know what I mean. Jesus, why is this filling up so quickly? Okay, there's no way my bucket is already full. How? Because just FYI, I have not used this bucket off camera. You saw me, that was the first time I used this bucket. And it's already full. Is that how messy that corner was? I didn't even do much of it. I did a quarter of it. Oh yeah, and someone pointed out in the comments of, I forget which video it was. One of my Viscera uploads, someone commented on how the thing they hate most about this map is how the bucket dispenser is so far away from the incinerator. Which I agree with. Because if I'm down here cleaning, and I need another bucket, I have to walk all the way up there to get the bucket and bring it back down here, and now it's just a long process. I guess it's not long, it's just really inconvenient to deal with, which I just want it clean. I don't have to walk back and forth. This is not a cardio session, this is me cleaning. Mind you, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, my character this time round is 25 years old, if I remember correctly. I actually looked this time, not that it's important. It's just, okay, for context, when you load up the game, it assigns you a janitor. It gives you an age. It don't give you a name. It just gives you an age and an occupation. And this time round, when I load up the game, apparently my character I'm playing now is 25. I'm pretty sure if you somehow die, which you can die in this game, that is the thing. Your character can die. Hence why if I do this and type in God mode on, there is a God mode. I don't know how to turn it off now, so now I can't die. Fun. I actually don't know of a command for going back to normal, so I'm just stuck in God mode now. Also, if you actually want me to do a full episode of Viscera just using the cheat panel, let me know and I will do that, because the cheats are actually pretty fun. For example, I can type in fly, like that, and now I can fly. I'm a flying janitor. Look at that. It's revolutionary. I do know how to turn this one off. I just type in walk. There you go. And there's more where that came from. So if you want to see that, let me know. Okay, I gotta get that bucket back again. Okay, I'll be back. Let me just go get bucket. Okay, I'm back. I've got the bucket now, and now I think I might as well. Wait, did I not use my mop, the entirety of my mop the last time? Apparently I didn't. I'm gonna clean up this explosion. I don't know what happened here or how this happened. Someone did not have a good day. I guess no one here had a good day, because if you watch my first episode, you can see the state of this place. And yeah, I should say, if you do ever want to decide to go watch back my first episode, the first episodes of this series, I should let you know, those first Viscera videos were recorded at a time where I did not know what I was doing on YouTube. Like, right now, for example, I'm emphasizing my voice and putting expression to my voice to, like, make myself sound just more energetic and everything. But back then I didn't do that, so it's just me talking in a monotone voice over no music, because I didn't even have music back then, because I was too useless at editing. Kinda still am now. The only thing different I do now from then is I put music in the background. That's it. I'm not creative enough to do anything else. So, if you want to go back and watch those, that's just a warning, they might be a bit harder to watch. Anyway, we've played up that room down there now, so I think we can get started with these boxes. Now, this box here, right here, is causing a major issue for me, because for some reason this arm decides to stick out of the box. Jesus Christ, that lag spike I got there from hitting those boxes. Okay, there is definitely these boxes lagging the game. I want to see how less my game is lagging after I've done this. I guess I also do need to try and fill up these boxes a bit more, because for some reason the boxes have just slung everything out. You know, these were all organised in a fashion when I first filled them up, but now they're kind of just not. Okay, I'm just going to get this one downstairs because it's got an arm sticking out the bottom of it. I'm also going to walk, just to try and stop this arm from hitting any other surface. I've got a spare bucket down there which is not like fully used, so I think I do anyway. So if I've made any mess on the way, I can just clean that up. Jesus Christ, the sound this box is making. I don't know if you can hear that over the music I had in the background, but that box was not happy. The sounds that was coming from that box is that arm flailing around like a lunatic. Bro, this looks so much more presentable now. That was the only box that was bloody. This is the box that has not been behaving. Okay, this box, I presume this box is way more full when I put it here. And considering the amount of crisp packets and bullet casings around this box, this leads me to believe that this box has been throwing everything out of it. Because of course it has. So I'm just going to squeeze everything into this box as I can, so I can take it down. Like that, there you go. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last video, I might not have done, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I was going to do clean up all the bullet holes in the next video. I've decided I'm not going to do that purely because I just threw a crisp packet somewhere. It's fine, I'll do that later. I've still got this downstairs area to clean up anyway. I'll box it up if we have time at the end of this video. But see, the reason why I'm not doing cleaning up all the markings and bullet holes on the wall is because I wanted to get rid of this. This has been bothering me for a while now, because sometimes if I'm walking past, I'll knock one of these boxes and it'll either lag my game or I'll just knock things flying. So I just want to clear up this corner just a bit, just so I can actually like move around this area. Bro, these boxes have been in this corner since episode 2. It's going to be so relieving to see that corner empty, like finally, after all this time. So I can't wait for that. So I just thought I'd get this done and out the way before I carry on. I'm also just going to shove all the signs into this one box and hope they don't fall out. Okay, that other sign is not going to fit in here. Okay, let's take all these down. Oh my god, I'm smashing everything. Jesus Christ, I am not being careful with this. I just built another bucket. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. It was never there. Now I'm adding another bucket to my collection of buckets in this room, apparently. I mentioned earlier... Okay, well, I just threw all of those glass things all over the place. Oh, what are you doing? Get in the thing. Get in the box. Get in the... Oh my god, you nuisance. Only one thing fell out. Oh, the bullet casing fell out as well. I mentioned earlier how I was going to... wait, I think I mentioned it earlier. I might not have done, I can't remember. But either way, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to eventually burn all of these filing cabinets and boxes. Oh, actually, I think these boxes have to go in a specific area downstairs. But all these filing cabinets and everything, I'm going to go downstairs and burn. Purely because the thing with the filing cabinets and the reason why they're a pain is they could very easily just hide like rubbish behind them. There could be a filing cabinet sitting against the wall, and there could be like a piece of like small litter behind it that I can't see because there's a filing cabinet there. So just for safety precaution and making sure at any time a filing cabinet is not hiding a bit of rubbish, I'm going to be taking them downstairs and burning them all. Which is not necessary. I've seen people like speedrun this level or something, and when they ended it, they got like 100%, and they just left all the filing cabinets up there. That you don't have to burn them. I love how when I was talking there, that was the most chaotic box transportation I have ever made. While I was talking there, it was just, I was throwing rubbish all over the place. I'm pretty sure the staircase was mostly empty when I started, and now it's just full of crap. Jesus, what happened here? Actually pretty funny. The way the game tells you if you missed anything, say if you missed a crisp packet or something, the way the game tells you once you complete the level what you missed, it will put like news articles or something, because obviously, like, I don't know if you know, if you've never played Viscera before, once you like complete a level and you clock out and everything, like saying you've done everything you can or you want to, the game will put you in this sort of office you have, because the janitor in this game has no matter what janitor you are, you always spawn in the same office. It's like client based. You'll get put in an office, and in this, and every time you finish a level, you get put in this office. And now, the way the game tells you if you've missed anything in the level you just completed. Actually, I'm not gonna have such a bad idea. I might as well move the glass one first. What it does, it puts news articles on the walls around your office. Say you leave like blood somewhere, it will, like in a corner or something, you will get a news article on like your wall saying that someone ate the blood or something. I don't think that is it, but it's something along those lines. Or like there is a like, can I find one? Like, yeah, like this thing. If you leave this thing lying around when you end the level, you will get a news article, I'm pretty sure, saying that someone ate out of it and then died because got poisoned or whatever. So that's how the game tells you that you left. It might apply to any piece of rubbish, but I'm pretty sure it's that. I guess it could apply to any piece of litter. That's how the game tells you that you've missed like litter somewhere. And there's just various things like that. How it tells you, it's just like, well, it'll tell you some sort of news article related to something you left. So there'll be a news article related to like a blood splatter found in a workplace, or an arm, or whatever. Or a bullet casing. It might be. I think the bullet casing. If you leave a bullet casing, it'll just say someone tripped over it and died. Like, it's a pretty clever way of like game evaluation sort of thing. So it's not just a list saying, "Oh, you missed this, this, and this." It's like it gives full-on stories and what the consequences were of you leaving that. Anyway, I just realised that I went on a full-on rant about the fucking game's lore for a full-on like 10 minutes there, in which I apologise, but. Bro, look at this corner. It's so clean and nice and tidy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go, because there's a load of stuff downstairs as well that I do need to box up, so I'm gonna start with the stuff I missed up here, and then I'm gonna move it down there and collect some stuff down there in the way. How did that happen? This crisp packet single-handedly knocked that entire box over. Okay, I know since I did such an awful job of moving stuff downstairs nicely, there is stuff scattered all down the staircase and to the incinerator, so I'm sure I'll find a lot of stuff that I need to put away or a lot of stuff I need to burn on the way down, so I'll deal with that problem when I come to it. I think I've gotten everything up here? Maybe? Hold on, I'm gonna do one final check, make sure I've got everything up here, and I'll be back. Okay, I've done a full sweep of the area. I did find some stuff that I missed, which were pretty much right in front of me when I paused, so I'm just blind as hell, but all like this. Almost missed that as well. Now, I remember saying that, and there's a sign on top of that. Oh, I grabbed the sign and forgot about the paper, but apart from the notes scattered around upstairs, I've gotten everything. I'll deal with those notes at a later date. I don't know why I'm leaving them, but apparently when I started this, I decided I was going to leave the notes, so I'll deal with that once I've done all this. But by done all this, I mean like cleaning up all the bullet holes and everything. That's probably one of the last things to do, along with cleaning up the, sorting out the ID things. Because the ID things are going to be the last thing I do, because obviously me clocking out is going to be the last thing I do. If I want to get 100%, that is, which I do. So let me know in the comments. Have any of you had any awkward, or have any of you had any annoying experiences in Viscera, where you've like spend ages doing something just for like the physics to mess up and it just you lose all your progress. Or I guess not. It's not even limited to Viscera. Have you ever had done something in a game that you spent so long on just for like just to lose all your progress like in a second? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what made me think of that, but it's happened to me on various occasions before. I spent so long doing something in a game just to end up like losing it all in a second, and it's so depressing. It's kind of what makes me avoid games like that, because I just can't put that much time into something just to lose it all. It's just long. But yeah, let me know. I'm curious. Also, if you actually watched this far into my video, you probably have watched some of my previous videos. If you've not, this is your first time watching, and you've watched to this point in the video, well, thank you. Looking at my viewer retention, that is pretty rare, but I'll take it. But I should mention, you may notice that it has been 2 weeks since I uploaded my last video. That is because if you look to my community tab, I've had COVID for the past week. Now, it's annoying because something doesn't want me to record, because I just recovered from like a really nasty cold, and I got like one video out, and then then came down with COVID, which I've never had in the 3 years that COVID has been going on. I have not got it once, and of course now is when I get it, which is great. So I've just recovered from that now. Oh, leaving that there. I thought I was a bullet casing. So now I've recovered from that, I'm back to recording and uploading again, because personally for me, if number one, I felt when I got COVID, obviously COVID's COVID and you feel ill and everything, so obviously I'm not going to record then. But if I did, I feel like me having to edit out like 17 million coughs every 2 seconds is kind of long for me editing, because editing just takes a while anyway. But adding way more quotes because of me coughing, because none of you want to hear me cough, let's be real here. It's just a while, it's just long. Now obviously I know some of you honestly don't care about personal things, which I get. I don't know why, but there's so much space in it. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm gonna go get another box while I'm talking, but I know a lot of you don't care about personal stuff, which I get. I actually saw in a YouTube video or something, because when I was early on in my YouTube uploading, I don't know what you call it, career? I don't know, it's not a career. But like, early on in my YouTube life, I looked up a load of like, I guess, tips on YouTube. I guess I still kind of do now. If I see a good one recommended to me, I'll click on it if it sounds interesting. But anyway, and I thought I would just justify why I've been gone for so long. Hopefully this is my last big break I take. If it's not, I apologize. Something else has probably happened. I aim to upload every like 6 or 7 days after I've uploaded the previous one, pretty much a weekly. And so obviously my upload schedule right now is so inconsistent, it's insane. Hang on, I almost missed this. That is so discreet. Okay, surely that didn't spawn there. Surely I was just an idiot and kicked it under there or knocked it under there. But if that spawned under there, the developers of this game are evil. I swear to God. Okay, we've got a bucket, and now I think this room needs doing, actually, to be fair. You know what? I know I'm going to eventually kick this over, so I'm going to burn this before I do. I'm pretty sure every other bucket that was full that I've kicked over, apart from that one. And that one. Okay, most buckets I've used before, I've kicked over. So I need to... Jesus Christ, this room's a mess. I don't know why I just left out this room. Okay, this room is pretty much all clean now. I've got some more stuff to do in here. There's this one sign that I definitely didn't miss at all. And then that room is done. I don't know, I don't think there was much point of actually showing me cleaning this room. Even though that's the premise of this video. But like, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot to do in the room, and it's pretty much just me doing the same thing. So I thought I'd just, yeah. You know something? I actually asked a question about this earlier. But something I hate most about games is when, say, you're in a game and you spend hours doing something just for you to lose all your progress in 2 seconds. Those games that have that feature in it, I tend to avoid, I guess, such as Battle Royale games. I tend to avoid games like that because, like, say, let's take for example a Battle Royale game. I could spend like 45... Okay, that's just unnecessary. I could spend like 45 minutes like walking around the map, gathering resources and all that, just to let's say I die and I lose it all. That's a full-on waste of 45 minutes of my life. Which is why because obviously during like the whole like Battle Royale saga sort of days when, you know, during the big rivalry between Fortnite and PUBG and everything, and everyone was crazy about Battle Royales. I was a PUBG person myself, I play PUBG. I've never played Fortnite. But, what is this? Oh yeah, this is like the advertisement thing the shop gave me. But, I kind of stopped playing it because I got sick of spending like 45 minutes, because I wasn't the best player at it at all. I got sick of spending like 45 minutes gathering, like walking around the map and gathering stuff just to end up dying. So, I don't know. I did have the occasional win, but I'm not the best at these sorts of games. So, that's probably why I haven't recorded one on this channel yet, because there's no point, because I'm not going to be good at it. So what's the point? And no one wants to watch me just lose over and over again, so, like, yeah. Also, pretty sure these are body bags here that I completely missed. They're either a human body bag or an alien body bag. They look like a body bag of some sort. Which I don't know how they missed, to be fair. They're pretty obvious. Okay, I'll try and just squeeze this into the incinerator. Get in there. Get in. But also, you may know, you may know that my graphics card is not the best, and my internet is not the best. So, I have tried out, because people have been recommending me some Battle Royale games. I think someone recommended me Apex and Fortnite. I would play these games, but my internet is not good enough to actually... Okay, this note is refusing to get in there. There you go. My internet is not good enough to actually be efficient at these games, because I know I will lag. So personally, until I get better internet or better just anything else, I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna avoid that. Because I don't think it'll be good enough of a thing to record if I just keep dying over and over again, because it's just not a fun watch in my opinion. So I guess if the people who actually recommended I play Fortnite or Apex, or anyone's thinking about recommending it, just take that into consideration. I've heard suggestions about those sorts of games already. I'm considering them. I probably will try them at some point, and just like, I guess, like off camera, like actually I'm gonna burn this. Like, I'll try it off camera to see if it actually works and everything. But the most likely case is that it won't work, because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier on in my one of my early videos. I recently had my PC upgraded. I'm pretty sure for Christmas, or the Christmas before last, I had my PC upgraded. But graphics cards were too expensive to actually upgrade, so I've got my old one, which is awful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Twitter I put a picture up of it, and the picture I replied to someone's tweet showing a picture of it. So if you want to see what my graphics card looks like, you can just go on there. But yeah, I had to lower the graphics settings of this game way down, so I upped the resolution of the game, because for some reason I don't know if anyone else notices this, whether it's just something that always happens. Whenever my resolution is low, it takes like 10 minutes for me to tab out of the game. I presume because my computer's resolution is like normal and the game's resolution is low, it's going to take a while to transfer. So I turned the resolution to the max, but that would come at the expense of some performance. So just to make sure that we've got a smooth recording, I lowered the settings. I'm pretty sure everything is at the lowest. Okay, so the last clip you just saw was recorded 3 days ago. Now, I've just realised while editing this that I went AFK at one point and then muted, and I didn't unmute. So the rest of the recording is it's only like 5 minutes, so you don't miss much. But the rest of the recording was just me walking around finishing the level in silence. Now all I did was just finish cleaning up downstairs, like down in this basement area. I didn't do much, but I'm not going to move around much because I know this part's going to be incredibly laggy. So sorry for the lag that you're seeing right now. That's why I'm not moving, so it's not as noticeable. But I should mention that I was still recovering from COVID in the previous recording you just saw. So I apologize if I wasn't on my A game commentary wise, but if you did make it this far, thank you, because again, I think I've mentioned it so many times before, but my viewer retention isn't the best. People don't really tend to watch after like 2-3 minutes after the start of the thing. But if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. I must have been doing something right. But in the last episode of this, there was like graffiti all over the walls, and it was just like slander and just it was everywhere. It's all in this room and everything. So I walked around and went and just cleaned it all up. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be, if I'm being honest. So if you want to see what chaos ensued in the last episode, you can click on the screen right now. But anyway, that's it for me in a bit. Peace.